Hi, Robbie from Ballerine here. Today, I want to share with you a short breakdown of a common merchant fraud pattern and how you can minimize your risk exposure. So let's say you're reviewing a new merchant application. It looks like pretty standard low-ticket e-commerce. Maybe it's skincare, astrology quizzes, supplements, perhaps a digital wellness app, and you see that there's a trial offer, $1.99 for 14 days. Sounds relatively harmless, right? Well, here's maybe what you missed. Buried in the terms, and I mean deeply buried in the terms, is a pre-checked consent box that auto-enrolls the customer into a full recurring subscription the moment that trial expires. No reminder email, no clear cancellation flow, just a silent recharge hitting their card for $70, $80 a month. The customer didn't know that. And if you approve the merchant, you didn't know it either. We call this one the Trojan trial because it's like a low-risk microtransaction on the way in, but it's carrying a ticking time bomb of disputes on the inside. We've seen a spike in this exact pattern, particularly in the health and wellness and SaaS categories. Chargeback ratios and risk look clean at onboarding, and then they detonate after 30 or 60 days, right after the recharge cycle hit. So here's how this works. The merchant usually runs a high volume paid traffic campaign to a landing page optimized for one thing: capturing a credit card number at the lowest possible friction. So the $1.99 or other attractive low-cost offer, it does that job perfectly. Now, the consent to the recurring subscription is technically there, but it's written in 8-point font, pre-ticked, and sandwiched between a lot of other loud elements, making it almost impossible to see. Legally ambiguous and operationally deliberate, this method is a very common digital dark path. So what happens when the $80 or $90 recurring charge hits for the first time? The customer usually calls their bank, not the merchant. Why? The merchant's cancellation process. It's a labyrinth. Hold times, broken links, mandatory phone calls, no contact details at all. That's friction by design. And by the time your fraud team sees the chargeback spike, it's likely too late. The merchant's already cycled through a full billing period. So here's your move. At onboarding, assess the merchant's website and check it yourself. Look for these three things. Is the recurring billing disclosed clearly? Is the consent opt-in rather than opt-out? And is there a visible, frictionless cancellation path? If any of those three are failing, flag it. The Trojan trial is so dangerous because it hides in plain sight and looks compliant, but it's oh so easy to overlook. The devil really is in the details, not just the quick glance. While knowledge is the first step, having the right tools to act on it and implement controls at scale, that's how you'll keep bad merchants like these from getting lost in the pile or flying under the radar. So if you want to learn more, click the link below and see how Ballerine surfaces deceptive billing patterns at onboarding, avoiding the mess of chargebacks later on. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.